Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my clear for the trial of Summon Fury against Bahamut SIN. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so the trial of Summon Bahamut SIN. So basically, this is the final stage of the trial of the Summon Fury. And you unlock it by completing all 3 stages of each double summon. So once you finish all 3 stages of the double summon, you get this fight to finish it all off. So let's go ahead and jump into the boss detail, because there is one thing that is different this time, and that is the damage sigil. Instead of the triangle that we had in the escalation challenge, we will have an X sigil now. And the regular recommended sigil is circle still, okay? Everything else is as it was in the escalation challenge. Now, looking at the battle effects, that is the other thing that is different here, because overspeed will start at 90%, but this time the status ailment when the wave begins is going to be ice weakness. So we are fighting a ice weak Bahamut SIN, and allies magic attack is up by 60%. So we need a magic based team. So to do this, we are going to be running Aerith, Cloud, and Sid. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the high wind right quick. So looking at our stats, here are the abilities. And as far as all 3 role streams are concerned, all 3 are 100% done. Now looking at our Memoria, we are running the Memoria of Bahamut SIN, perfect for this occasion because of the max ATB increase. The ice potency is up, and the physical magical potency is up versus summon. Alright, now let's go ahead and get into the build with Aerith. She is running her Bahamut's robe with attack all allies and Bahamut's protection. In the main hand, we are going to be running the Bahamut's ride for our AoE heal, along with increasing our physical defense up mid tier, maximum mid, and then also when Aerith's HP is 90% or less, will give the rest of the team 1 additional ATB, providing our abilities of magic attack our allies and heal. Next up, we are running the Kamara Wand. This will serve as our AoE magic defense up and provide us with the R abilities of boost HP, buff debuff extension. For her ultimate weapon, we are running the Princess Guard, giving us a 30% heal and 3 additional ATB, and providing the R abilities of boost heal and regen boost. For sub equips, we have her running the Orca Shovel for physical defense all allies, Great Sword of the Worthy for attack all allies physical defense, and Shinra Ceremonial Rifle for attack all allies buff debuff extension. For her materia in the 3rd materia slot, we do have a Cura that is a magic attack, magic defense, heal, and HP stat stick. Then we have a Rublo that is an X sigil that is a HP heal stat stick. And we have a Triangle Sigil Rura that is a HP magic defense, physical defense stat stick. Aerith will be running her Breath of the Earth Limit Break. Looking at her R abilities, they are boost HP level 3, physical defense level 3, heal level 7, buff debuff extension level 5. Looking at her stats, they come out to be HP is 25.3k, magic attack is 9.6k, physical defense is 391, and magic defense is 397. Heal is 6.8k. Alright, let's hop over to our support. In Sid, we have him running his astronaut costume with buff debuff extension all allies and cosmic protection. In the main hand, we're running the Rocket Lance, which will give us our status ailment enfeeble and also ice resist down, and provide the R abilities of boost attack all allies buff debuff extension. Next up, we are running the Scimitar, which will raise physical, magic attack, and ice damage up mid maximum high, and provide the R abilities of heal, buff debuff extension. We are running his ultimate spear mainly for R abilities of buff debuff extension and magic defense. For his sub equips, we are running the Pirate's Collar for magic attack all allies buff debuff extension, Protector's Blade for magic attack all allies magic ability potency, and the Squeaky Hammer for physical defense all allies. Looking at his material in the third material slot, serving as a boosted X sigil, we do have a Runra that is a HP, magic attack, magic defense, physical defense stat stick. Same for the second one. And the top one is a triangle sigil that is a HP, magic defense, magic attack, physical defense stat stick. We are going to be running the Shiva Removes Icy Judgment, and just in case for those who have not known yet, once you finish all 3 levels of each double summon, you have enough noble memories to upgrade your double summons to level 10. Once you get them to level 9 or 10, they gain the extra ability of that elemental type amplification damage. So the next, in this case, ice ability that is casted on each character is amplified by 30%. Okay, all right. Now looking at his R abilities, they are magic defense level 3, heal is level 3, magic ability potency level 3, and buff debuff extension is level 7. Looking at his stats, they come out to be HP is 19.4k, magic attack is 12.5k, physical defense is 391, and magic defense is 543. Alright, now let's hop over to Cloud, our main DPS. He is running his Rider style outfit for Physical Magic Award and Frost Spell Arcanum HP+. In the main hand, we are running the full throttle weapon, which is his magic ice DPSing weapon that also will raise his magic attack mid maximum high, and as long as he's doing damage to a target that is weak to ice damage, he will lower the magic defense mid maximum high as well, and provide the R abilities of magic attack, ice potency. Next up, we are running the fusion sword, which will raise physical and magic ability damage up, and also give us exploit weakness, and provide the R abilities of attack all allies and ability potency. Next up, we are running the Ragnarok ultimate weapon, which will give us physical magic ability amplification, also giving us 3 additional ATB, and providing the R abilities of ability potency and attack boost all allies. For sub equips, we have him running the Calf Plus for magic attack, ice potency, the Sawed Off GS for attack and magic ability potency, and the Bahamut Fangs for magic attack all allies, magic ability potency. Looking at his material in the third material slot, serving as a boosted circle sigil, we do have a Blizzard that is an ice potency, magic defense, magic attack stat stick. Next up, we have a triangle sigil Runra that is a magic attack, magic defense stat stick. And last but not least, we have a Blizzard Blow that is a physical defense, magic attack stat stick. Because Cloud is our ice DPS, we are going to be running Shiva for Diamond Dust. Looking at his R abilities, they are magic attack level 7, attack level 3, ice potency level 8, ability potency level 5, magic ability potency level 6. Here is a quick shot at all the party-wide R abilities in one spot if you would like to look at them. Alright, take a pause on that if you need to. And now looking at stats. Cloud's HP is 20.7k, magic attack is 18.7k, physical defense is 353, magic defense is 386. Alright, so if I had to pick one character whose stats you should probably use to gauge survivability in this battle, it would be Cloud's. The one thing that I had the most trouble getting was the physical defense, right, for the tank the dive bomb. So this was where I found the sweet spot for me surviving the second round of dive bomb from Bahamut SIN. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and get this clear against the Trial of Summon Fury against Bahamut SIN. Alright, so we will immediately start off with a sigil phase. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start lowering that magic defense on Bahamut SIN with Cloud here. We got plenty of time to get the sigils broken, so don't worry about that. Just got to make sure we heal through them. Alright, and still to start working on the damage sigils. We're waiting for the command gauge to fill 100%. Alright. That's why I'm sitting here holding the ATB on Sid right quick. Alright, and there it goes, activating his overspeed, because his overspeed does give an additional 2 breaks on the sigils. So that would increase that bar a lot quicker than it would if I wasn't using just Sid. Alright, going over to Cloud and getting us that extra ATB right quick. Alright, got everything set up there. Now we just gotta finish breaking the sigils. Alright, and there we go. We're gonna get our exploit weakness going with Cloud. We're gonna raise his ice damage up with Sid. Aerith is just gonna make sure our magic defense is up and our physical defense is up and healed. We're making sure that magic attack is low, well, magic defense is low, and we're gonna do our summons here. Remember, after the Shiva removes Icy Judgment, we will be able to do a boosted hit with Cloud directly afterwards. And here that comes. Oh, look at that damage. My God. Okay. Alright. Just taking full advantage of the sigil phase here. Alright. Now we got to come out of the sigil phase, getting ready to deal with, looks like a Flare Aura. So that means Petal Flare is coming now. So we're going to go ahead and get our magic defense up with Ceremonial Harmony. And we're just going to keep getting our doing damage against Bahamut SIN here. Alright. We're going to wait on Aerith and we're going to switch to defense for the Petal Flare. Immediately coming out of the Petal Flare, we will go ahead and do Breath of the Earth to get healed back up. Alright. Now, we have to get ready for the dive bomb following this. So, we're going to go ahead and get our physical defense back up with Aerith. And we're going to go ahead and keep doing damage with Cloud until it's time to start getting ready for it. And here it is. Aura Condensation. And, yep, dive bomb is here. Alright, so we do have our Shiva summon. We might as well wait here. Switch to defense and tank the dive bomb. Whew. Alright. Barely survived, but survived nonetheless. Now we're going to get a heal in. Let Cloud get his exploit weakness up. Alright. Flare Aura. And we're going right back into the sigil phase. So here we'll let Sid just go ahead and start breaking these X sigils for the damaged sigils. Cloud will automatically start working on Circle Sigil. We'll go ahead and make sure Aerith gives us our additional ATB. Alright, got all of our X sigils done. So now we just need to get Circle Sigil finished. Gonna make sure Cloud is boosted on his magic attack and his ice damage. Going ahead and use Ragnarok so we can get that 3 additional ATB. We're breaking the sigils here. And time to go into the interruption phase. Alright, activating overspeed and doing our summons. Only bad part is that Bahamut SIN now has his magic defense up, but that is fine. We will worry about that when we have to worry about it. Alright. Now, Cloud is just going to keep slamming damage here. Because we got to get his health back up. Alright, and we've almost got Bahamut SIN down here also. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more good hit here in. Alright. There's Flare Aura again, so that means we need to get our magic defense up to prepare for Petal Flare. Alright. I am so close to defeating. I think I'm going to just keep pushing. Yeah. Alright, here comes the Petal Flare. Ooh, cutting it real close on that health. Alright, we're going to use Blessed Aura to get our health and some more ATB. Alright, going ahead and using Breath of the Earth, canceling Cloud's animation afterwards. So that way we can go right back in for another hit here. Gonna go ahead and use Shiva and animation cancel Cloud again. Ugh, Bahamut SIN don't want to go down. Come on, Cloud, get enough ATB now, buddy. We got a dive bomb coming. Ooh, this is close. Oh my goodness, we took it out at the last second. Yes. Alright, and there you have it. That is how we take down the Trial of Summon Fury against Bahamut SIN. And that will conclude all of the Trial of the Summon Fury stages. So, looking at some match stats, 22.5 million for one hit and 4 minutes and 7 seconds for the battle time. Not bad at all. Alright, so with the conclusion of this battle, all of the clears that I've done for the Trial of the Summon Fury are in a Trial of the Summon Fury playlist. It will be featured at the end of this video. It should be featured at the end of every one of those videos now, actually. So there's that. But just as always, when you're dealing with Bahamut SIN here, you want to make sure you bring your physical and magical defense up. And then you also want to make sure that you bring your strongest magic ice DPS, and that should be able to help you out here. Cloud's weapon, the full throttle, really allows you to compensate for not using Crimson Staff, because it literally does for Cloud what Crimson Staff would have done in general, giving him magic attack up and also allowing him to do magic defense down on the enemy as well. So that's the benefit of running the magic Ice Cloud. Okay, well, with that being said, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. I hope you found it enjoyable or informative. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content, and with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.